What is up, guys? A very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. A bit of a slow market yesterday thanks to, of course, the bank holiday in the United States. But with that said, let's dive in. So at the moment on the daily time frame, supply is still holding. These bullish candles over here are still suppressing price, and on the 4 hour, of course, this will become far more clear, because if we look at the 4 hour time frame, what you'll be able to see over there is, of course, and this is exactly what I pointed out in yesterday's video, that this area of consolidation is suppressing price. However, this area of consolidation failed to break this fractal low over here. As you can clearly see, that demand zone played out yesterday, pushed price higher, but due to a lack of volume, no real follow through. So at the moment, what I'm waiting for is either a break of this low, which is your fractal low. This is your fractal high. Let's say we break the fractal low, then okay, are we going to react to this area of demand? Is that demand zone going to provide us with a fractal structure change? If it does, then I'll be looking for further upside. Let's say we just start rocketing up higher and we break this high, then of course we'll get a new fractal low somewhere over here, a fractal high break, and then it will be all dependent on this area of extreme supply. Do we react? Do we get that bearish fractal structure change, or do we close above it? If we close above it and above this high, we'll have that daily fractal structure change as well, and I'll be looking for higher prices all the way back up in towards that higher area of the dollar index, and then I'll be very confident that euro dollar, for example, is ready to fall. Now moving in towards euro dollar again has also been consolidating due to the bank holiday, but we can see that structure has pretty much respected itself very beautifully. As you can see, of course, fractal structure is bullish from this low in towards this high. Pullback pretty much again, these are universal concepts, guys. The 50% mark, premium versus discount, what we can see again is a beautiful retracement in towards that 50% mark, and then from there we started to move up higher. Now moving in towards 15, what am I expecting for today? Well, we have a 4 hour, again, a 4 hour, guys, bullish swing structure, a 4 hour bullish fractal structure. It is not more than logic that euro dollar is going to push up higher in towards this area of supply. So what you would want to see is, of course, because you want to be, let's say, selling at premium of the overall 4 hour swing range. So this is your 4 hour swing range over here. So we do not want to be selling pretty much at the 50% mark, right? But we are happy at selling at a premium high in the overall swing range. And if we then, for example, get that fractal structure change, so we get something like this, fractal high break, let's say just before we push in towards that supply zone, we form a low over here, then you can kind of like look for this, and then you're selling from a good premium, and then you can at least target the 50% mark with, of course, a runner to potentially, let's say, trade down lower and hold on to this trade to get that 4 hour BOS, which will then in line or in turn kind of like be in line with the overall daily outlook that a further deeper continuation of that bearish trend is ready to be fulfilled. So that is euro dollar. Moving on in towards Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar from a 4 hour time frame has been even uglier than euro dollar and the dollar index. Just range, not much going on. Not going to be too elaborate on this. Overall, there are lots of fractal structure changes. We can clearly see still though that the 4 hour is bullish from this low down below over here in towards this high. So of course, after BOS, what do we expect? We expect a deeper pullback, not just a pullback from here to here, but yeah. I mean, there's a lot of corrective price action at the moment over here on Aussie dollar. Not going to really, we don't really know where price is heading next. Let me put it that way. Of course, it is looking good, kind of like the ascending structures in ascending structures that we're getting. So I am definitely kind of looking for that potential correction down from Aussie dollar for sure. Also with the fact that we have this strong area of 4 hour supply. However, still, again, keeping in mind, it's inside kind of like this daily wick, which is not the best area of supply. Optimally, you would want to tap in towards this supply zone over here. But again, if we kind of get those trend shifts on, what is it, Monday, upcoming Monday, then I will be looking for those shorts. So let's see, maybe if we take out this high over here and then, for example, start to sell off, then I'll be looking for shorts. Or if kind of like the internal structure now forms and we, let's say, break this low over here, close below it, then I'll also be looking for further downside to take out this liquidity low and potentially sell off Aussie dollar in towards extreme demand down below over here. So that is Aussie dollar. Moving on in towards pound dollar. So pound dollar overall, pushed up higher, didn't respect this area of supply. So what are we looking for at the moment? Well, then what you see is that your supply becomes demand. So we can now see that this sub for the buy is now your demand zone, and that is pushing price up higher. We did not yet get a close above this 4-hour high. Once we do, this becomes your 4-hour swing low, because again, pretty much price just makes a perfect retracement in towards that 50% mark of the overall swing range from this low in towards this high. So it's perfectly normal that GU is moving up higher. Of course, you could have sold it based on fractal structure down in towards 50%, but once we hit that 50% at discount, we kind of have this obvious swing low over here where liquidity lies underneath, and this is also kind of like a support resistance level. You see the market is ready then to move up higher. So yeah, potentially expecting higher prices up higher in towards 1.25881 for GU before another sell opportunity potentially. So let's wait and see what happens once we reach that second black line. So that is GU for you. NZDUSD next. So NZDUSD was mentioning, of course, in yesterday's video, potential longs. As we can see, we've been moving up higher. This sub for the buy pretty much played out. Again, bullish fractal structure and bullish swing structure. Overall, swing low, swing high, push again in towards the 50% mark, taking out this liquidity low over here, then causing a fractal break of structure, meaning your swing structure plus your fractal structure now both bullish. So what you then do is you go in towards the lower time frame to look for long opportunities. Now going in towards the 1 hour time frame again, yeah, not really anything very interesting. I was looking for this zone to play out. As we can see, we did kind of see that reaction, provided over here, but no real long opportunities, sadly. Also kind of high in the overall leg, but again, if we then draw in premium versus discount, what you'll see is from this low to this high is, yeah, we just pretty much missed out on the 50% mark. It would have been far more beautiful, of course, if we were able to tap in towards this zone over here. That would have been a very high probability long for myself on NZDUSD, but yeah, for the rest, no real opportunities for myself on this pair. Yeah, just waiting and seeing what's happening next. Again, you can kind of see we're ranging over here, so it's pretty risky to get into this position over here for a potential long or whatever you want to, yeah, take. But yeah, ultimately we can expect a potential new higher high, but just keep in mind that also still further shorts are on the table due to the fact kind of like this corrective price action in towards the daily highs, because again, daily took liquidity above this swing high. Still no daily close above this high. If we do get that daily close above that high of 0.605, then of course the daily will become bullish, and we will definitely be looking at this daily area of supply as our next target. Moving on in towards gold, last of all. So gold from a 4-hour perspective, not going to focus too much on the daily. Again, ranging, kind of suppressed by this buy before the strong sell in towards the demand, but this area of supply didn't really achieve anything, so not really significant for myself. I'm just waiting for gold to push up higher in towards all-time highs towards the end of the year. So looking to position myself long on Monday. At the moment, we can see gold is just ranging, so let's not engage too much with it. I think the best buy opportunities were explained in yesterday's video, of course, from this demand zone again, which is also demand on the 4-hour time frame, which we pointed out. So just keep on buying from those sell before the buys, and you will be good. So that's gold for you in a nutshell. Waiting for potential longs once again. What I'll be doing on Monday is looking for longs inside here, or if I want more certainty, I'll just be waiting for this high break over here, break that high, and then just look for the next sell before the buy to go long from in towards all-time highs. So there, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and wish you all a fantastic trading day. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description down below. Thanks, guys.